All right. So, why do men cheat on the good women? Right. That's a question that a lot of women ask, and I could see why you guys ask that question because you guys are saying there's no way that a guy would cheat on a woman whom she treats him amazing, right? The thing is that you're thinking about it. You're thinking about the way men think and the way men end up liking people as a video game. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you guys why men cheat on the good women and why they don't cheat on the bad ones, which is a little ironic, right? So let's begin this. And by the way, after this, I'm gonna be accepting calls and stuff. And but for now, I gotta give you guys this explanation and stuff like that. So let's begin this, right? So look, I remember with the first girl I used to see, the first girl I had, she was really hot, man. She was really bad, but she just like she was around me so much that like I said before on the other live streams, which I'm doing live streams every day, people. So hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm going live because I do it randomly. But I used to see her and she was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it was to the point that where I couldn't take her to the park because all of my friends were betraying me because they were trying to hit on her. I'm like, this chick was breaking up friendships because dudes that I knew were trying to hit on her. I'm like, dude, I mean, are you really risking our friendship just to hit on her? Anyways, so but the problem was that she was around me all the time, man. She was around me all the time. And it got me to the point where I would look at other women who were not as attractive as her, and I would sort of want them simply because it was different, right? And it also got to the point where her validation, the attention that she gave me, when she looked at me in the eye, I didn't have that feeling of I'm being liked by somebody who is above me, but it felt like I was looking down at someone, right? That's the feeling that it gave me. It's like her love for me, um, sort of was it became cheap because it was so available. That's what happens, right? It's kind of like escargot. I don't know if people know what escargot is. It's some bullshit food that people eat that are rich. But the thing is that there's not much of it now. But before, back in the 1900s, there was a lot of escargot. The escargot is a little circle-ish looking thing, and it looks like fish eggs. I don't know. So they used to have a lot of it back in the 1900s, and fishermen used to eat it, so anyone could eat it. But now, you can't get escargot everywhere. So now everyone wants escargot. People who are rich. I don't know. Escargot looks disgusting to me. But that's what happens to your validation is that when you give so much of it, it becomes very how can I say this? It becomes worthless, and that experience of getting validation from somebody whom you're getting validated from all the time, it becomes too much. And so you look for something new. You look for some quote unquote fresh meat per se, like something new, because the validation you're giving is old. It got old already. It doesn't make me feel as good no more. All right, good. I mean, you have an amazing body, but you're always here. So what's up with that? And that's a problem. And it sucks, right? It's very confusing because you say to yourself, but isn't that what they want? No, you don't. It's not. That's not what men want. Men don't want to possess you. They don't want to possess you. What they want is just to keep desiring you. They want to work. They want to be able to possess you. They don't want to possess you, but they want to possess you, because the mere fact of wanting to completely possess you means that they don't have you, and that's the fine line, because you ladies, and I get it, you guys want to have that feeling of unity where both of you guys know how much you both love each other, right? Like you want to be able to look into his eyes and know that he knows that you love him, and you know that he knows that you love him too. That magical moment that you have in the fucking movies and all that bullshit, right? But that's just in the movies, man. I'm sorry. I mean, it happens from time to time. That's fine, but you see fucking, Ariel looking at the fucking prince, but then you don't notice that, the Ariel turned off the prince. The prince stopped texting her back. Ariel suddenly, starts like acting needy and shit. I mean, like, come on, man. Like it's it's something that the movies don't portray, because even the creators of the movie didn't weren't aware of this kind of phenomenon, right? So yeah, man, that's how it is, man. So essentially, man, when you're a good woman, you are essentially fitting the bill of the wife who's ready to have kids. You know, who I am ready to be taken up. You know, I'm here. Rescue me from rescue me from the top tower, right? That's what you're portraying. You're saying that you're the lady and I'm ready, right? The problem is that, again, like, it devalues your attention. You just automatically become like you become too familiar, you know, and it's fucked up. You got to play that mind game. You have to play that mind game, because it's the brain just gets bored when it achieves something. Like when you achieve something, you get bored. It's like Christmas gifts. After Christmas, the gifts become obsolete, you know, unless you're getting a wife for Christmas, then it's not bad. But that's how it is, man. You know. So to prevent guys from cheating on you, or not even to prevent, because to prevent, you first gotta pick the right guy, right? It's not even about tactics, but the most important prevention is picking the right guy. After that, it's all about you not. It's all about you focusing on your life and making your life your number one priority and making him second. And it's difficult to do that if you're depressed. It's difficult to do that if you haven't gotten over somebody, because you could potentially get attached to this person and just press on and looking for that validation that you didn't get from the one that cheated on you or the one that broke your heart. So you push him away. So if you haven't healed, which is something that sort of makes sense to me now. I always thought that was the stupidest shit that women said. Like, I need to heal. I'm like, what the fuck you mean heal? You're standing. What are you talking about? I saw you laughing a few minutes ago. What do you mean you need to fucking heal? I think it's bull crap. Don't text me no more. You know? But apparently that's true, because if you haven't healed, you guys gotta change that word, man. You guys gotta find a new word for that. It just sounds it's like there's a lot of bullshit behind that. But if you haven't healed, you'll end up falling for somebody who you normally don't fall for, and somebody who doesn't like you back. You know, because you're sensitive, and so when somebody rejects you after being cheated on or after feeling shit about yourself, you might be so sensitive that you might react. It's like having a long day from work and just being at that point that if somebody fucks with you just a little bit, you get to slap the hell out of them, right? It's the same way when you've gone through, you know, bad relationships. If you find the wrong guy, if you stumble upon Alex, you're gonna have a tough time, girl. You're gonna have a tough time, man. Don't worry about it. Hey, man, girl, I like you. It takes me a while to get to know people. That's all, you know. Like, I like you, but you know, it just takes me a while to get to know people, you know. Yeah, man. Ooh. All right, people. Let's open up the phone calls. What's a phone call? What's the number? What's that again? Let me give you guys a number to call. 1 minute, all right? And if you guys have questions on the super chat, you guys can like ask them there. All right. Let me see if I can find the number. I believe is this one. Here's the number. Here's the number for you guys to call. Try that number first. Try that number. I think that number works. Well, Alex, what if I'm prettier than his girlfriend, like me, but disrespect me? Look, man, anytime somebody disrespects you, I always just walk away. Honest to God. Just walk away. Like, any sign of disrespect, don't even give it. Like, people gotta know you have a quick trigger. People gotta know that. They gotta know that you have a very quick trigger. And if you don't, all right, we got a new call.
Call from Natasha. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hey, what's up, Natasha?
Hey. Am I gonna be on live?
Yeah, you're live right now. Be quick. What's up?
Oh no, I don't want this to be post it for everyone to hear.
Oh, sorry about that. Be safe, okay? Take care. Bye. I mean, I don't know what to say to you, man.
Awesome. To accept, press 1.
Hello?
Hey, Alex.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, so quick question. 44-year-old man, interested in me. I've been fucking around with him for like 3 months now. It's really all been sex-based. He doesn't have kids. He's never been married. And he's a Sagittarius. Not that that really has anything to do with it, but most of them are fuckboys. So let me know what you think.
I mean, what do you want to get out of it? Hello?
What I want to get out of it?
Yeah.
I would like to build something with him.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is he making any effort to? Is he initiating contact?
He initiates contact, but it's mostly sexual contact.
Just sexual contact?
It's kind of like he really gives no effort. Like not even a cup of coffee in the morning. Like he might send me in a car.
Oh yeah, girl. Nah, no, you gotta move on. Yeah. Nah.
Your face said it all.
Yeah. All right, move on. All right.
All right, sweetie. Thank you so much, love.
All right, bye.
Bye, puppy.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man. 80% of your problem is just move on. I mean, I'm not even kidding around. It's not even me being lazy, because I'm always down for a good story. But I mean, when the dude just doesn't like you, I mean, what else am I supposed to say? You know, like suck his dick. I mean, I bet he'll want me to say that, but I don't think you want that.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hello? Hey, put down the volume, man. I can hear myself.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, hi. Yeah, I've been watching you for the past month, so I enjoy your videos, but yeah, I have a situation. So I'm in a kind of like long distance relationship with this guy, and we've been talking for the past month, and it's been going well, but he's like kind of pulling back, I guess, because we live far away. I just want to know your advice about what to do. Should I just give up and move on, or like, I don't know.
You think he's pulling back because you guys live far away?
Yeah, like we're from 2 different countries, and like I don't know. I guess I was being a bit needy because it was making me anxious, I guess, because we were far away from each other. So I don't know if it's that made him like pull back, that was being needy, or like.
I mean, maybe, but also it could also be that he met someone. You know, you never know. I mean,
Yeah.
When you're long distance, you never know. You know, so you just never know. So I just think that if that's the case, then I think it's best for you to just move on from this. There's other people in your country. You're not that ugly. What country you live in?
Well, I'm from America. He's from England, so.
Okay, all right. Then well, we're not enough. I mean, come on, man. Come on.
What you say?
We're not enough. We got better. Come on, man. Like you gotta move on, man, because it's like he's pulling away. He lives in England. Do you expect to go to England anytime soon?
Like he was planning to come to the United States like in like May. We were gonna meet up then, but I don't know. Now it's like kind of great.
Well, the fact that he pulled back, you're forced to pull back. You have no other choice, all right? I mean,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it's it. I mean, I would just move on if I was you. But if he comes back, just say, hey, look, I'm cool, but I don't like the way you just pull back. How you gonna make it up?
Right.
And just go from there. All right.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Call from
Joyce.
to accept. Press
Hey, thank you for the super chat, Mars. It's working. It's working. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Can you lower the volume?
Alex. Hello?
Can you lower the volume? I can hear myself in the screen.
Okay. So, he's been doing whatever he want to do for the last week, and then he came home real late. Like he comes home at like 3, 6 in the morning. I haven't really been saying anything, and then I told him like you gotta do more, or you shouldn't even be here. and then he kind of gave me more. But then he went out of town. But before he went out of town, he went in my phone and he seen some stuff between me and another guy.
Oh.
But he didn't tell me that he seen it. But then out the blue, he had to go out of town, and I feel like he knows. I mean, he looked at my phone and seen something. But I think he's doing stuff, but trying to act like me and him is cool.
Oh.
Because before he left, he was like, okay, well, we on a new page. If you got anything going on, just quit it. And he just went out of town. And he's been calling me since he's been out of town, but I haven't answered except one time.
Oh, man. Girl, man. You think he found out?
I mean, he looked at my phone, but he didn't tell me anything.
Yo, God damn it. You know, this is the problem is that you're the fourth person I'm talking to, and you're the fourth person I'm going to have to say the same shit. You got to move on, man. Look, man, if you cheat on somebody, or even if you get caught, quote unquote, cheating. I know you didn't cheat. I know you didn't cheat.
I have a friend meet me at the gym, but then my friend was like, he couldn't make it. So I said, never mind. We didn't meet up or anything, but he's seen that in my phone.
Oh.
And he also seen a cash app from another dude.
Yeah, but you know what's the problem is that you can't explain your way out of this. You think you could?
I mean, I could just say like the whole week he been doing whatever he want to do. We lived together. He been staying out till like 3.
Oh man, look, girl, man. I mean, this sounds like a lot of conflict to me, man. It doesn't sound like a peaceful relationship. You know what I'm saying? I think it's. Oh man. I don't know, man. I just
complicated.
This doesn't sound. It's not complicated. What's complicated is that this relationship doesn't sound like it is functioning properly, but you still want to make it work. So that's the problem. The problem isn't that there's a solution for this. The problem is that you want a certain solution, but unfortunately, it's not optimal because you guys are fighting all the time. I mean. What he might be doing is just holding that as like ammo for the next time we fuck up, or like or like
so he can go do what he want to do.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, the only way you could take this doesn't sound like a good relationship to me, man. How long you know him for?
For like 9 years.
Oh, 9 years. Oh, that's why. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think it doesn't sound like it's a healthy. Does he bring more happiness than misery?
I mean, he pays all the bills. He does stuff like what a man's supposed to do and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I mean, that's really all I really care about.
Okay. All right. That's fair enough. All right. I mean, if that's the case, then I mean,
but I just know he's seen that stuff in my phone.
Yeah.
It's so weird that he didn't bring it up. So you know, like if somebody don't bring something up, it's like they doing it.
I will bring it up. I will bring it up if I was you. Then I would say, hey, look, I know you saw my phone. That shit you saw was mine, and explain it to him. And just leave it at that, you know.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, all right. I mean, it changed because if that's what you want, then all right, then that's cool. But if you want like you're good. Then yeah, just explain to him what you did wrong. Just the context. You have evidence, right?
Right, but he was. So I'm sure he was doing stuff for the whole week when he was coming in late. So it's like you can't really be mad at me. Exactly,
and you can't really be. You could be mad at him, but. Yeah. Well, it sounds complicated, man.
Okay, well, thank you, Alex.
All right, be safe. Bye-bye. Man, yeah, that's a complicated. It's like it's not. 1 second, people. I gotta heat this up. All right, now we're in this, people. For myself, older men are too controlling and I'm too young looking. Yeah. Sorry, people. Whoever called, I couldn't pick up because I was heating this up. This is a rice thing. I think I have bicep tendonitis, so that's why I'm doing a little, hot and cold, promotes healing in the blood cells and all that bullshit.
Marshmallow. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, thank you, Dashana, for the $4.99 donation. Appreciate it. Hello?
Oh, hello?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hey, not much. It's tight. I didn't think I was going to get through.
Oh, you got through? Hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I got to turn down the TV because it's like a lag, so it's distracting me. Sorry.
Okay.
All right. So, I appreciate everything you do. You're really on point with your messages and stuff. My problem is, I have a lot of people telling me that I have a sort of personality where it's going to be really hard for me to find a man because I'm very, how do you say, I don't want to say intellectual, like I don't want to be bragging like that, but I'm just saying like I have a lot of, I guess like intimidating is the thing that I hear a lot. What's your advice for that?
What kind of man are you hanging around? Yo, lower the volume. Lower the volume.
Go to what?
Lower the volume. I can hear myself.
Okay, yeah, I lowered it. Sorry.
What kind of men are you hanging around? I mean, are you hanging around like masculine men or like feminine men?
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to find masculine men nowadays because of all this radical leftist bullshit.
Where do you meet people? What are you like in college clubs and all that stuff? I mean,
nah, I'm in Washington State, and I'm just honestly, dude, Tinder is the only place I go to because I don't know where else to go.
Yeah, there you go. I'm on Tinder. Yeah, there you go.
I love Tinder. You know what Tinder is for me? Tinder is a catalog of men to go through for dating. But, you know, all of the men are just fuckboys, so I'm just, like, getting tired of it.
Yo, watch your mouth. Well, don't call us fuckboys.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, I just, unfortunately, you gotta, everyone's looking for what you're looking for. So, you gotta look around, man. It's all about having that quick trigger and not giving people too much chance. I'll be honest with you, it's one of those cases that I think it's just hard on women. You just have to date and not get stuck with the wrong one. As soon as you notice he's a bitch, you move on. I mean, it's how it is, unfortunately. And you just gotta go for guys in position of leadership. You know, those are the guys that will, not take your shit as much, Unfortunately, it's hard.
I hear you. Do you think that there's anything to the whole like intimidating thing or like not being intimidated?
It could be
all that shit.
Yeah, who are you intimidating? The men or the people who are noticing you?
That's a good question. I would say the men, people who like I go on a date and like I start the conversation and all that stuff. And then oh wow, this girl's got a mind. This girl's got opinions. This girl's got so much. Like I don't think I can control her.
No, I don't. Look, man. Look, I don't know why women think like, holy shit, she's so smart, and his dick gets smaller, and like he like runs. I don't think that's how guys work, man. Guys don't get turned off by that. But what guys get turned off is like masculinity in a woman. Not you being super intellectual. You could be intellectual, but you don't, and not be masculine, So that means, look, man, if you're turning guys off, do you talk a lot on dates?
Yeah, I do.
All right, then shut the fuck up. First step, don't talk too much. Let yourself have awkward silences from time to time. Let him feel awkward. That's one thing. And another thing is also how you talk. Like, do you talk like you're fucking directing shit? Like, hey, do you talk like with a lot of assertion, or do you talk with more like relaxation? You know what I'm talking about? You know the difference, Yeah, that all of that matters. And also, how do you dress? Do you dress feminine, or do you dress like I'm going to church after this?
No, I dress super feminine. Like, I bring it, and then it's like, I guess I see what you're saying with the like talking, like leaving more space for them to talk, and not being afraid of the awkward silence, and just sort of like being more softer. I guess.
Yeah, and let them chase. But also, letting them chase doesn't allow you to find the ones that don't chase you sort of signal to you they're the alpha guys. So I don't know. it's one of those things that I haven't.
That's the hard thing. You're trying to find an alpha guy in a sea of betas.
Yeah, it's definitely sea of betas. Yeah, it's a tidal wave, 100%. Yeah, man, I'm working on that. I'm trying to help you guys out on the other channel, all right? So that's what I'm trying to do. All right.
All right. Thanks for,
All right, be safe.
Thanks for the call.
All right, bye.
Appreciate it.
All right, we got a few questions I gotta answer. On 1 second. I have a question I have to answer. All right. All right. So the question said, let me see. I don't mind. All right. So it says, so you, sorry, stop calling people. Stop calling them. So you want me to, okay. Was love bombed for months. Then, I just wanted to be clear. And okay, 1 second. Let me read the question. I said a guy love bombed me for 3 months. Then 2 weeks after sex, constantly could tell me about how other girls were attractive. Then told me one day after sex, he wasn't attracted to me when he met me. It was just my personality. But for the record, I'm like considered beautiful. I'm like the girl that everybody wants. Why do I sound so pretentious reading this? I'm like the girl everybody wants. Like, oh my God. It's like he was going for his like way to try to make me feel like insecure, which like didn't work because everyone knows like I'm beautiful and stuff, including myself. And he said these things like out of nowhere. I don't know, man. I mean, I think that's, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I said a guy loved me for 3 months and 2 weeks after sex constantly would tell me about how other girls were attracted. First of all, when he would tell you that, I mean, you can't say nothing. I mean, you barely know him. Then told me, I mean, you could, look, ladies, anytime a dude's talking about other women and you don't like it, there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, look, I don't mind you talking to other, actually, does it sound butthurt? I mean, if you don't like it, you be like, don't talk about other women in front of me. You know, like, I don't think it does. I don't think it comes across needy. I think it just says, you know, hey, look, I know you see other women, but just don't tell me. Like, I think, honestly, I think that's sort of, you know, if you have the guts to say that without coming across needy, it's sort of, I'm like, you know what? All right, I respect that. All right, girl. Yeah, man, there you go. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think you're overreacting, man. I mean, it's like he was going for out of his way to try to make me feel insecure, which didn't work because everyone knows I'm beautiful. Then I don't know, man. I think you gotta let him go. I mean, the fact that he tried to do that should be an automatic. I'm never seeing you again. So, you know, I think he already made his bed. So get out of that. So get out of that. Think you're, you know, get out of that. Don't interact with him no more. Let me see. Oh, you don't have no photos. I want to see this person. All right, next question. We're together 5 months, broke up because he wasn't ready for a relationship. He still takes me out weekly. Went out 2 weeks, second weekend, 2 times this weekend, want to bring up commitment. We're together 5 months, broke up because he wasn't ready for a relationship. He still takes me out for weekends, for weekly, went out. Oh, man. All right, Deanna, thank you for the $5 donation. I mean, if you want to bring up commitment, I mean, if you guys broke up, who came back to who? If you came back to him, you're never getting that commitment, all right? You're never getting it. If he came back to you and yet he still hasn't committed, I will break up with him and say, hey, look, man, I think we got to leave. I don't see this is going anywhere that I wanted to go, you know? I may be I'm seeing this other person and it looks like it's promising, you know? So I think it's best we just move along. Like, break up with him for the excuse that you're seeing that you don't think this is going anywhere you want it to go, and you're okay with that. And if he doesn't follow you afterwards, and it just means he's like, bye, Felicia. It is what it is, man. And look, man, life, you're gonna take losses, man. You know, you're gonna take losses. It's inevitable. You ladies out there that are beautiful and stuff like that, you're gonna take a loss one day. It's coming. The day's coming. And you don't want to be butthurt. You gotta take that loss when you get it. You know, when you get that loss, you gotta take it, man. You gotta take it. You gotta take that loss because it's gonna come. You know. It sucks, but hey, man, you know, I've taken loss, so you guys take loss too. It's not just me, you know. So unfortunately, we all got to join the party. Yeah, you got to take that L. Exactly, take the L. A. Farah Russo with the pound donation says, why men avoid intimacy and cuddling after sex? Because he's not interested in you. That's why. I mean, I don't cuddle with women who I don't have a connection with, or whom I don't feel chemistry with, or whom I'm actually, or maybe I don't know, because it could be because, look, I'll be honest with you. I've been with women. Look, I've been with, back then I would sleep with girls who I was semi-attracted to. By the way, guys will sleep with you even though they don't find you attractive. I'm just letting you know that. But I would sleep with women who I found attractive, but I'm like, and I could promise you, I would not cuddle with them. We are not cuddling. We are not cuddling. All right, don't even try to cuddle with me. And so that's one thing why a guy wouldn't cuddle is because he just doesn't find you physically attractive. The next would be he doesn't feel a connection with you. He doesn't feel that connection with you. But also sometimes a guy will cuddle with you if you're pretty hot. I mean, I'll gravitated, like cuddle, gravitating and stuff like that. It's pretty good, But generally though, how long? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Shout me out, sup, Cap. I'm taking my loss right now. I'm single after 25 years, same-sex relationship. Ooh. Oh. But hey, man, it is what it is, right? You know what I'm talking about with those women. They're complicated, right? Hi, Alex. Can you change your ringtone? Don't you find it annoying? I don't mind my ringtone, man. Hi from Israel. Yo, what's up? Shalom. Adonai. Forget cuddling. Get some bills paid. I mean, all right. Do you walk with a Chanel bag before you pay? Hey, people, you guys can call. You know that. You guys can call now. Here's the number to call. It's like you guys for some reason paid attention for once. You guys didn't call. You guys can call if you guys want. Oh, now you guys want to call? All right, I'll call. I'll pick up.
Call from. Hello? To accept, press 1.
Hey, what's up? Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
how are you?
Hey, who's this?
It's Will calling.
All right, cool. What's up?
Okay, so I have a question. I live in Europe. I've been watching you for a couple of years. I love you, by the way. I work for an international company, and I went on a work trip a few weeks ago. And while I was there, I happened to be working with someone who is the boss of one of our offices in that country where I was. And we ended up liking each other, hanging out, and he really treated me so well. Like, I had the best time. It was unexpected. It was around Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that I met him like a year ago here in the country where I live. He came here for work, and we had a work party, and I met him, and we spoke. But I just wasn't interested in him at the time. So this time when I went back, I took a good look at him, and I was like, oh, wow, he's attractive. But I could tell that he was noticing me, and we ended up sitting at the bar one night talking, and it just went from there. Mm-hmm. And he was honestly amazing. And so we never really spoke at the time when I was still there what we were going to do when we got back. And now that I'm back, we have been in touch, but it's not the same as when I was there because we're not as in touch as often. He's, running the company over there, so he's very busy. And I'm also very busy with my life here. But I find myself wondering if this is something I should even pay attention to, or should I just let him go because he lives in another country?
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly. Like, look, man, just live your life. If it's gonna happen, he'll put in the effort. You'll notice him just clinging on. I'm like, all right. I mean, I don't know why he hasn't forgotten, but but if he hasn't done that now, then just.
Well, he hasn't forgotten. I mean, we have been in touch. I mean, we were speaking just today at work. So, and he did say that he's gonna come to see me, and I believe that. But I just feel like my feelings that I caught while I was over there might be clouding my judgment, whereas I might think that this could be more than it actually is. So I'm thinking I could just really try to pursue him or just enjoy it for what it is and have fun with him when he does it?
Look, man, you gotta try. Don't expect anything from this. Don't no, don't expect anything from those little fantasies you have. Don't expect anything from this, because that's how you end up falling for people you shouldn't be falling for. You're not getting anything out of this. I'm just letting you know. It's like, logistically speaking, and he's busy, you're busy. Come on, man. Like, I get it. He's nice, but like, chemistry is not enough. You gotta be compatible. Right now it doesn't sound like it's compatible. It could work, but it's a lot of work. I don't know, man. You gotta know.
It is a lot of work. It is a lot of
yeah,
work.
just think.
And
yeah.
Normally, I know right away whether or not I should pursue something, but I just think it's so messed up that while I'm away from the country where I live is where I meet someone that I actually like.
I know.
Like, what is
I know. That's life. It's life play jokes on you, but you just gotta. If it can happen once, it'll happen again. That's life. It'll happen again. Things never happen just once. If you notice, things never happen just once. You never get hurt just once. You never fall in love just once. Things happen multiple times, so it'll happen again. Yeah, that's a very good thought for myself too. That's a saving grace for me. That's a good thing. I'm gonna have to keep that in your head. Things never happen just once. Yeah, Delexis. Yeah, stay here.
No, they certainly don't. But what I must say is, as a last note, thank you for the advice, by the way, is that after watching your videos, I also watch, a lot of other people like Shira Seven. What that has done is kind of raise my standards a little bit, so it's so much harder to find men that I like.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So it's a blessing and a curse.
It is. Yeah. It's like saying, Tony Robbins, you helped me get rich and famous, but now I have people who are trying to steal from me all the time. It comes with the pros and cons.
Exactly.
Where everything good. Exactly. Like, if you get, it's nothing ever. Everything's anticlimactic. It's never how you expect it. It's always a level down than you expected. It is what it is. All right, I'm gonna go to the next caller. Okay, be safe.
Indeed. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.
Look, ladies, get to the point. All right, when you guys call, get to the point. I don't want to have to tell you, get to the point, man. Like, just go straight to the question. Rehearse it before you call. Rehearse it before you call. Do like a 1 minute rehearsal, because I lose attention. I just lose attention because I'm reading the comments and then I'm listening and I'm reading the comments, and then I'll suddenly forget what you just said. So. All right, people, don't forget, tap that super chat. Let's do this. Hey, what's up? Hello?
Awesome. See? To accept, press 1.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Is this Alex?
Yes, it's Alex.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, so I'm calling because the guy that I was seeing, he wanted to take a break. We were dating for a year and a half, and he told me that he wants to take a break because he was in a 6-year relationship before we dated, and he just wants to take a break from dealing with other people's emotions, and he just wants to.
You mean your emotions?
Huh?
You mean your emotions?
Pretty much. Like, he was saying that, because I was, really in love with this guy, so, it was just, but anyway, he was saying that he wants to just take a break from that, and but he said that he wants to get back together, but first, he just wants to take a break.
Oh, no. You got to say, well, if we take a break, we can see other people, right? There you go.
He told me when I said that, he said that he would rather that I did it, but he can't tell me.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. You're going to see other people and say, hey, look, man, that's fine. I'll see other people. I can't promise you I'll still be here. And that's exactly what you're going to do. Look, man, if he comes back to you, because he will come back, all right? He will come back. You know the line. I don't like the way you just left me like that. How are you going to make it up? He's going to have to make it up somehow. Some way. what do you want him to do for you? Like, if he can make it up, like if you could punish him somehow, how would you punish him? Like what would be your punishment? Like I know a certain dude, like a certain dude that I know, he makes girls lick his ass, and you know, like as a punishment for breaking up with him. What would be your punishment? Are you still there? Do you hang up?
No, I'm here.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Well, yeah. What would be your punishment?
Okay, so for him, I would probably be like, I would probably say, I don't know. Like right now, I'm working on my level up. Like as I'm like losing weight, I lost like 15 pounds so far.
Mm-hmm. How about make him lick your toes or something? Look, man. If
Lick
he,
my toes?
yeah, look, man, hey, man, and you can't guarantee whether or not you clean them or not. Look, you cannot let him just leave you and then come back without him. You punishing him. You just can't. You know, like you just can't. If he leaves you next time, before he tries to leave you, he's gonna remember what? Fuck, she made me lick her toes. So if I come back to her, that's what I'm gonna have to do. And it makes people think twice before leaving you because they know there's a punishment. But if you don't punish him when he comes back, he's gonna be like, oh shit, I could leave her because she'll just take me back. You know?
Yeah.
Look, man, you gotta find. Look, it's funny because the dude I know, he doesn't know me, but I know he makes his women lick his ass. So he's like, before she leaves, she's gonna remember the sweet taste of ass. So I can promise you, she will. I can promise you, she will not leave as a result of it. And I'm like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. Like she's like, it's kind of like you remember what went down when you try to leave. So you sort of like, you know. So that, yeah. But look, man. All joking aside, just say, hey, look, I don't like the way you just left like that. How you gonna make it up? Make them pay for something. Like don't say I don't know. Just find what that is right now, because he will come back to you. He will come back. Find what that is. Like, make him lick your toes. I know it sounds funny to you, but what you got to realize is that he has to, in his head, say, I cannot believe I'm doing this for her. Like saying, I cannot believe she's making me do this. This is going to make him almost be loyal to you. Because next time he tries to leave, he's going to remember that. I know it sounds funny, but hey, man. Hey, when a girl leaves me, when a girl leaves me, she has to suck my dick all weekend long. That's the only way she can come back. And if she doesn't want to do that, then that's fine. I don't want you because you don't like me enough. I only want a girl who really likes me to that point. I don't want no half-ass, like I want 110%, and I'm not accepting any less. So you should too. So if he's not willing to submit to you, quote unquote, that means he doesn't like you enough. He might like you enough to return, but not enough to do something to make it up for you. Make him lick your. Somebody said make him lick your ear. I don't know. I don't know. Something. It could be, all right, man. Be safe, man. How old are you, by the way?
22.
Oh, thank God. Okay. All right. I was afraid you were gonna say like 16. All right. Be safe. Bye.
Call from Tanisha. Okay. I sent the caller's voicemail. Goodbye.
Oh. Oops. All right, people. That's how it rolls, man. That's how it is. That's how it is. Don't forget to hit that donation button, people. Support the channel. Show some support. Let me see. Instead of licking toes, make him pay for your bills and your rent. Yeah, that could work. We got someone from England.
From Darwin. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. To accept, press 1.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Alex.
Hey.
Yeah, like I'm having a problem because I think my guy's watching your channel.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, so we've been playing these games for like 2 years. Sometimes I end up to move on. He tells me to move on. So I'm kind of stuck, like I don't know.
You know what you got to do? You got to find yourself a new man, right? Get yourself a new guy. Take a picture or something. Actually, no, it looks too direct. Look, man, when it comes to this, the one who's bluffing, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The one who's bluffing is the one that loses. You got to be willing to go down to take this to the grave, man. That's how this is going to work. You
The
know?
thing is, I've been taking photos with other guys, but I don't know if it's working because he reacts online, but he then pushes me away a bit.
Well, how does he push you away?
Like, he would just say, like, it's good that you've moved on, type of thing. You get?
Yeah.
So, it's a difficult one.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the way it doesn't. I just, were you really needy with him when you guys broke up?
Huh?
Were you really needy? No. Were you acting really needy when he broke up with you?
No, I told him, I actually pushed him away, like, nah, you're a bit old, like, calm down, piss off.
Why you pushed him away?
Because there were things that he was doing that I didn't like.
Like what?
Like, he was broke. He was broke.
All right, so he was broke, and he was asking you for money, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And why do you want him back, girl? Look, man, you. I'm sorry, like, I can't, like, you. I think he's doing you a favor. He's doing you a favor, man. He's doing you a favor. He's doing you a favor.
I think so.
I know you want him. I know you.
I missed the dick.
What happened?
I missed the dick, innit?
I get. All right. You missed that. You miss his broke dick. I get it. But look, man, you'll slowly forget him. All right. The only way for you to win is for you to forget him. You know that, right? I'm just letting you know that. You cannot contact him. You can't just take him back. You got to forget him. When you forget a dude, guys always come back. I can promise you. Guys always come back. You just have to forget him. All right? He will come back. I can promise you. But all you gotta do is be polite. Don't show any emotion and just move on. He'll show his cards after a while. He'll be like, "Hey, baby, I need you," and shit. He'll make it obvious. Trust me, you know how guys make it obvious, right? He'll make it obvious on you. Like that. The more he wants you, the more obvious he'll make it. So he's chilling right now. But the further time passes, hopefully he'll end up, showing you more. All right. All right. Be safe. All right. Bye. Hey, man. That's how. Yeah, this person's going real fast, but I've won it fast. But it's too easy. You guys gotta stop looking for those fast relationships, man. Slow the hell down, people. All right, we got 13 more minutes, people. Don't forget to tap that super chat, people. Yeah, we'll be back for more money. Yeah, it's much better doing the phone calls. It's more engaging. I don't have to read and stuff like that.
From Nicole. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, what do you want, Nicole?
Hi, so I was calling because my ex-boyfriend, he hit me up yesterday after we hadn't spoken in like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And he hit me up and he just randomly texted me out of the blue saying that we're not compatible and we need to like move on. But we hadn't even spoken in 2 weeks, so I'm like, what is the point of this? Is that like a tactic or what?
Tama, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Rewind. I was reading the comments. Say that again.
Okay. So my boyfriend, he hit me up yesterday out of the blue. We had.
What time? Was it at night or in the morning?
It was in the morning.
Oh yeah, he had morning wood. All right. Okay.
Well, it was like 11. Is that still morning?
Nah. He already got that problem solved. All right, keep going.
All right. So like he hit me up and we hadn't even spoken in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because the last time I had hit him up, he just ignored me. So I left it, right? Like I didn't keep like hitting him up. So he hit me up yesterday and he said that we're not compatible and that he moved back to like my hometown. So is that like a tactic to get a reaction?
We're not compatible. Yo, I don't know what you did, but you validated that dude. You validated him way too much. He got too cocky with you. Look, ladies, anytime a dude says things that sort of offends you, but that you like, that sort of sounds cocky like that, Like, it just means you guys validated him too much. Like, it's like a kid who slaps his parents. Why is a kid slapping his parents? Because those parents have literally validated that kid. Like, they've shown him that there's no retaliation for not behaving. That's what happens. Look, this is a lost cause, girl. Like,
but that's so crazy because like we haven't even been talking, so I don't get how I had like you're talking about I validated him like before.
Did you validate him? Did you?
I was very like I feel like I played all my cards right, so I don't maybe.
I mean, did who broke up with who and why?
I broke up with him.
Why?
Because he had like moved away, and we were gonna do like long distance, but it just got to be like too much. Like I felt at the time like we weren't compatible.
Okay, all right.
So the fact that now he's telling me that, that's what I'm saying. Like, is that just for a reaction? Is that a tactic?
Yeah, it sounds like I mean, I don't know. Okay, the way you said it sounds like you sound reasonable. You don't sound crazy. So,
No, I'm not crazy, but I do get emotional. So I have been like working on like not being emotional. I'm not crazy, but I definitely will admit like I let my feelings get the best of me for sure sometimes.
I mean, you know, it's funny the way you say that. I'm not crazy, but I just get emotional. You know, it's the same thing to me, but that's okay.
Well, is it crazy though? Like,
no, I'm just messing with you. No, I'm kidding with you. Yeah. I'm just. No, I'm kidding with you. I'm kidding with you. Now, look, man, I think you did the right thing, and I'll be honest with you, I have no explanation for why he's acting that way. If you did that, you did everything properly, and you broke up with him because, you know, because you know you guys weren't living together, right? Or lived close. I just think.
No, yeah, we were long distance.
Yeah. Okay. I
didn't feel at the time that we were being compatible. I felt like it was just too hard, and he kept trying to see me, and I was just like, no. So I don't know if also maybe I like pushed him away too, or what.
No, I mean the fact that you broke up with him, it sort of puts you in a higher position. So it might be that he's butthurt.
Okay, that makes sense. Sounds like him then. Okay.
Sounds like a butthurt guy.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, butthurtitis is a true thing, man. Guys getting butthurt, they definitely display certain symptoms when they're butthurt, you know. I should definitely make a video about that. How to know when a guy's butthurt, you know. Let me type that down actually. How to know when a guy is butthurt. There you go. All right. We got 7 more minutes, people. Hello. Hey.
Hello. Yeah, well, I'm going to get to the point. So the question is, what are women's powers and how to use them and not give them away?
Well, the power you guys have is, and let me see, is, well, it generally is in your bodies per se, seducing, the promise of pleasure per se. Man, see, that question, that's a question that I got to think about because I like powers. It's like that's oh man, the woman's power. I mean, Oh, okay, a guy's libido. There you go. Controlling a guy's libido, controlling a guy's desire. That's your power. And the way you use it is in your. Let me see. How do you use it? Fuck. Let me see. Hello. She hung up on me. Nah, I'm not picking up. No, I'm good. I didn't want to answer that anyways. All right. So Ying Lia says, boyfriend lives 40 minutes away, not coming visit this weekend. He said he needs break, but at the same time, he wants phone sex. What do I do? You're not giving him the phone sex. Nah, don't give him the phone sex. Don't. Nah, just don't give him the phone sex. Just say, baby, I need a break too. Let's both take that break. So thank you, Ying Lia, for the $7 Canadian. But yeah, man, you need a break too, girl. You know, you can't. So Take that break yourself. Just say there's no phone sex for you. All right, people. I think this is almost done, man. I think I'm about to finish this. Let me see. So, the power is in being a woman. Period. All right, shit. The fuck, Nikki? Relax. You don't have to put period there. Great personality, great sex, and knowing when to turn it on. I left my guy butt her. Do one contact or wait for him. Let him come. Let him come. Whenever you butt her, you always come back. Hi, Alex. Been celibate for almost a year now. Can't get over my ex. I'm so weak. Oh man. I mean, you need some dick, man. Like, you can't be celibate for a year. I don't know, man. I don't know the psychological effects on a woman with no dick for a year, but it's something. It's got to be something. There has to be something there. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to call again, people. All right, I wasn't picking up. Look, man, if you're gonna ask me a question, make that question quick, man. Right now, it's about to be an hour. I just did an hour with the guys. Now I'm here. And after this, I gotta do another hour with a client. So, we need to ask quick questions, not questions that cause me to think about what's my grandma doing right now.
From Tanisha.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Alex, I finally got through. One, I want to say you're funny as hell. That's first of all. Thank you for your videos. And can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. All right. So what's going on is a situation with an ex. Pretty much like a long-term ex. We're dating back and forth for like 10 years, friends with benefits, whatever.
Yeah.
We stopped talking for about a year. He was the one that broke it off. And then recently, I would say maybe like in November, he hit me up on LinkedIn because I blocked him on everything else, right?
Yeah.
So long story short, it's just been like a back and forth thing. But more so now, it's been more, I don't call him at all. I take your advice, I don't call him. But he like hits me on FaceTime, kind of at like date night hours, Friday, Saturday. He's been saying he wants to go out here and there, but he's not really making any initial moves. But
Yeah.
he always mentions, like, oh, your boyfriend, you're probably out with your boyfriend and that. So I don't answer.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned a lot from you. I don't answer. I don't confirm nor deny. Okay.
Yeah.
However, I'm just trying to figure out where can I go because I don't want this to be a friendship thing, but then I want it to be a relationship, but then I also don't want to push too much into that. So like, what's the next step? Like, I break it off with him?
I mean, so he only invites you at night?
No, he says, hey, let's go out or whatever. But like, yeah, it's kind of like, let's hang out. He always mentions like things that we did in the past. Like, do you remember we did this? We had so much fun. Remember all this? Like, he tries to just keep being reminiscent of the past and things that we did.
Well, that's good. That's always good when people do that. Okay. Yeah, that's always good.
I want it to be more. I'm definitely not dealing. I'm not gonna lie. I was stupid before. Like, I would just definitely.
Well, what's the question though? What is it again?
Question is, how do I turn it from a friend with benefits? I'm not giving him any benefits to a real relationship, which is what I want. Like, do I stop speaking to him? Letting him FaceTime me? Like, do I just be home to it? Or
yeah, I mean, you just slowly pull away, like slowly pull away, and let them make up the difference. Like if you call them like 4 times a week, you call them 3 times, and make them. You sort of force him to make up all of the lack of the communication on your part.
I don't call him at all.
Oh, you don't?
I don't call him at all. He always calls me. I never call him. But I'm trying to now make it more of a commitment because he's kind of wishy-washy. But I never ever call him. I don't call him at all.
But the problem with this kind of stuff is that with the men, they dictate when the relationship starts, you know, and so that's the issue, and they dictate when the relationship starts, but the only thing you can dictate is whether or not this continues. So when you're not getting what you want, you can't demand more. You just gotta not give anymore, and it forces them to either give more or let it happen, because he can't come back and come back at the same level. You know what I'm saying? Like he you can't leave at a 6 and then him come back and just keep staying at a 6. Like he gotta come back at like at an 8. You know, like that's just how it is. So hopefully when that happens, that quote unquote 8 becomes something more. And if it isn't, because he's the one that dictates it, then you just leave. Like that's pretty much it. Yeah.
So do I like just not answer his phone call?
No, I mean you gotta be polite. I mean you gotta be polite. I mean, you know, be polite and just be distant. Polite but and distant. That's all. Polite and distant.
Okay, so I answer the call and then just like,
Nah, don't answer it. Just make up an excuse. Just say that you have to do this and you can't pick up. You know, say, hey, call me back later. I'll call you back later, and don't call. And just say, hey, I couldn't call because I had this going. And just be, you know, be flaky but friendly.
okay. And then if it doesn't go anywhere, do I ever say, because I also do the law of attraction too, it's like to never give your intention.
Yeah, don't visualize. Yeah. If you visualize this in law of attraction, don't visualize a certain dude. Just visualize a good dude. Like, don't visualize Mike from the block. Visualize just visualize a perfect dude. Don't visualize a certain dude, because I don't think that's how it works. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So this, and I can kind of do now to turn his behavior around.
You can't. You either accept his behavior or you don't accept it. Like, you can't change people. You know? Like you can't change people. You just can't.
Right. So I shouldn't say, listen, this is where I am. If you can't beat that, then we don't need to even converse. Like, I'm in the point where I'm like, listen, I don't need any more friends. I was really gonna like say that.
Yeah, exactly. Just, hey, I'm not looking for any more friends, and just be polite about it. You know, don't be butthurt. Just be polite and say, hey, you know, you can tell them you can see as many people as you want, and I can see as many people as I want, but it doesn't sound compatible, and you just leave it at that. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Be safe, man. I gotta go, man. Deuces out. All right. Bye.